you believe this man? Mike Tyson, 59 years old, moves, trains, and performs like a powerhouse in his prime. While most people his age are slowing down, struggling to keep up with energy, agility, and strength, Tyson seems to have found the secret to defying time itself. His reflexes are sharp, his punches explosive, and his body, lean, strong, and resilient, looks decades younger than his actual age. How does a former heavyweight champion maintain this level of peak performance? How does he stay disciplined, focused, and unstoppable in a world where most would already be slowing down? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the life of Mike Tyson, a man whose story is more than legendary fights and knockout victories. We're diving deep into the foods he avoids, the superfoods he eats, his daily workout routines, and the lifestyle habits that have kept him youthful, energetic, and unstoppable for decades. From his grueling training to the precise way he fuels his body, Tyson has built a system for longevity that many would consider impossible. Born on June 30, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, USA, Tyson grew up in the heart of Brownsville, a neighborhood notorious for crime, poverty, and hardship. Childhood was far from easy. He faced danger, uncertainty, and challenges that would have broken most people. But Tyson turned his struggles into discipline. Boxing became his lifeline, his escape, and ultimately the tool that shaped him into the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old. But Tyson's story isn't only about punches and trophies. It's about survival, transformation, and the relentless pursuit of mastering both body and mind. Even today, at 59, his energy, agility, and strength astonish anyone who witnesses it. He doesn't rely on gimmicks, trendy supplements, or shortcuts. Every decision he makes, from the food he eats to the workouts he performs and the mindset he maintains, is purposeful, deliberate, and proven over decades. The philosophy behind his choices is simple yet powerful. Fuel your body with intention. Train with unmatched intensity and live a life of discipline and focus. That's why Mike Tyson doesn't just look younger. He moves, reacts, and performs like a man half his age. Every step he takes, every punch he throws, and every rep he completes tells the story of a man who refuses to let age define him. The foods Mike Tyson never touches. Mike Tyson's remarkable energy and youthful physique don't come by accident. A huge part of his longevity comes from the foods he completely avoids. These aren't just personal preferences. They're deliberate choices based on decades of experience, understanding exactly how each type of food affects performance, recovery, and long-term health. Refined sugar. For Tyson, sugar is a silent enemy. Candy, soda, pastries, and even artificial sweeteners are completely off-limits. Sugar spikes blood sugar, triggers inflammation, and slows down energy, leaving the body tired and the mind foggy. Tyson relies on natural sugars from fruits like berries, apples, and mangoes to fuel his body without compromising health or performance. Fried foods, golden and tempting as they may be, fried foods are toxic to Tyson's system. French fries, fried chicken, and other deep-fried dishes weigh down digestion, inflame the body, and slow reflexes. Tyson's mobility, speed, and recovery demand clean, easy-to-digest fuel, and fried foods simply don't make the cut. Processed carbohydrates, white bread, instant noodles, refined pastries, all are strictly avoided. These foods spike insulin, cause bloating, and provide only temporary energy that crashes quickly. Tyson chooses complex carbs like quinoa, brown rice, and sweet potatoes for slow-burning, sustained energy essential for long training sessions. Alcohol, though many indulge, Tyson views alcohol as a toxin. It dehydrates, interferes with recovery, and slows metabolic efficiency. For someone who trains at an elite level, even at 59, alcohol isn't worth the trade-off. Hydration, rest, and focus always come first. Heavy meats and dairy. While Tyson consumes lean proteins like egg whites or occasional fish, heavy red meats and most dairy are avoided. These foods can inflame the body, slow recovery, and weigh down performance. Instead, Tyson opts for clean, easily digestible protein that repairs muscle and sustains energy without compromise. The foods Mike Tyson relies on. If avoiding certain foods is part of his secret, what fuels Tyson's energy, agility, and strength? The list isn't ordinary. These are superfoods and nutrient-packed meals that support recovery, lean muscle, and mental sharpness. Leafy greens, kale, spinach, and collard greens are staples. Packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, these greens combat inflammation and support cardiovascular health. Tyson juices, sautés, or adds them to smoothies to maximize nutrient absorption. Sweet potatoes. A complex carbohydrate powerhouse, sweet potatoes provide long-lasting energy without blood sugar spikes. They're also rich in potassium and fiber, supporting muscle function and digestion, critical for intense workouts and rapid recovery. Lean proteins, egg whites, fish, and occasionally chicken breast fuel muscle repair and growth. Tyson prioritizes protein quality over quantity, ensuring his muscles recover quickly from grueling sessions while staying lean. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are antioxidant-rich, protecting his body from free radical damage and supporting cognitive function. Tyson eats them fresh or adds them to morning smoothies for both flavor and performance. Healthy fats, avocado, nuts, and seeds provide essential fatty acids that help hormone regulation, brain function, and sustained energy. Tyson incorporates these in moderation, fueling both body and mind for endurance and clarity. Mike Tyson's daily workout routine. Mike Tyson's workouts aren't just about strength. They're about mobility, endurance, reflexes, and mental discipline. Every movement is intentional, designed to keep him in peak condition even at 59. Morning fasted cardio. He begins most days with fasted cardio, running, cycling, or jump rope. Training on an empty stomach taps into fat reserves, boosts endurance, and sharpens mental focus. This early morning discipline is one of the foundations of his energy and lean physique. Strength and functional training. Tyson doesn't rely on fancy machines. His sessions are old school and functional. Push-ups, pull-ups, squats, dumbbell curls, and bench presses. Focused, controlled, and consistent. These exercises build strength without bulk, ensuring agility and speed remain intact. High-intensity intervals. Sprints, shadowboxing, and explosive bodyweight exercises challenge both cardiovascular endurance and reflexes. These bursts mimic the intensity of a boxing round, keeping his heart, lungs, and nervous system sharp. Active recovery. Even on rest days, Tyson remains active. Light jogging, stretching, mobility work, or shadowboxing keeps muscles warm, aids recovery, and maintains flexibility. For him, rest is never complete inactivity. It's strategic movement. The takeaway: Mike Tyson at 59 is a testament to what is possible when discipline, nutrition, exercise, and mindset converge. He avoids the foods that drain energy and inflame the body, fuels himself with superfoods that nourish both body and mind, and trains with intensity designed to maintain reflexes, strength, and agility. Beyond the ring, Tyson's story is about mastering life, transforming hardship into focus, and using every tool at his disposal to defy age. For anyone over 50, Tyson's routine isn't just inspiring, it's a blueprint. Avoid the wrong foods, eat with purpose, train intelligently, and live with discipline. Time doesn't have to slow you down. It can be a tool you master. Mike Tyson doesn't just exist at 59. He thrives, moves, and performs like a man decades younger. His life proves that with the right mindset, nutrition, and routine, age is just a number, and peak performance is possible well into your later years.